in Waxahachie, Texas. Now, interesting thing about Waxahachie, it's spelled W-A-X-A-H-A-C-H-I-E, so it looks like Waxahachie, but it's pronounced Waxahachie. I spent a lot of time here when I was a newspaper editor in a little town just up the road a piece called Midlothian, which is in Ellis County, which is where we're at, and Waxahachie is the county seat. And so we're standing right here in Singleton Plaza, and this is dedicated by Citizens National Bank, which is around here somewhere, back in 1974.
It's right there.
Oh, right across the street. It commemorates Colonel M.E. Singleton, whoever the heck he is, I don't know.
And this plaza is not a plaza, it's a parking lot.
It's a parking lot.
Okay.
But
Parking
guess
lot.
what? You know what? In Texas, that's a plaza. And we got these little hearts all over the place. Now, Waxahachie is known as the Crepe Myrtle capital of Texas.
Really?
Crepe Myrtle, capital of Texas. Yes, indeed. That's where we're at, folks. In good old-fashioned Waxahachie, Texas. You're going to learn some real cool stuff today. Follow us.
Oh, really?
Look at that heart.
These hearts are cool, but they're all over town. I don't know what they are.
Hi there. You know what the heart's for? Is that right? Are you from Waxahachie? Yeah, you live here? Yeah. I've seen these all over town, so I was just kind of wondering if they have some kind of local significance.
They put them up a few years ago.
And nobody knows why?
No.
Okay.
Right.
Cool. I mean, they're cool
If
hearts.
people don't know, then why does it matter?
They're pretty cool though.
Yeah, I like them.
Neat little waterway.
Yeah.
Is anymore. Ellis County Jail. Old Ellis County Jail.
This is the old Ellis County Jail. Now,
got
their
a
walking
turret.
tour guide says Singleton Plaza was the plaza and landscape waterway were dedicated in '74 by prominent early businessman Colonel M.E. Singleton. And there is free parking for all. All what? I have no idea.
All people. Okay.
All right, well, here we're standing in front of the old Ellis County jailhouse. A standing seam...
It's an attorney's office now.
Now it's an attorney's office. You know, they always get the cool buildings. A standing seam metal-roofed turret caps a rounded bay. Brick dentil molding and metal cornices accent the roofline. The unusual squirrel cage revolving cell block has been removed. Several cells, created from huge hand-hewn sandstone blocks, remain. I'm guessing on the inside.
Yeah.
Iron hand and foot manacles are still embedded in the dungeon walls. That kind of makes me want to go visit the dungeon.
You got to get past the attorneys first.
Hey, you think they'll let me?
No.
It's Saturday. They're probably out drinking beer somewhere.
There's a brick intersection.
You ever see one of those? Got them all over Texas. Especially in these small towns like Waxahachie. It isn't so small anymore, as we just found out.
Right. Waxahachie is no longer a small country town.
Now, this brick intersection is original thunder brick paving and comes to a point exactly in the center of the intersection.
Okay.
Right down to the millimeter. It's the only large portion of the original brick streets still visible in Waxahachie.
Okay, folks, so let's go to the middle of the street. You better watch traffic, dude.
Paving on Waxahachie Square was originally wood block and then brick.
And there is the center.
You see it?
There's the center. Alright. There are cars coming. It's another attorney's office.
It is now.
What was it before?
Well, this building here
Beautiful.
has a beautiful, delicate pediment and cornice. Victorian buildings were often painted in several different colors to point out the architectural features.
Right?
So you can see it's white brick, but it's got red facing all over. It looks like a fairly recent paint job.
Yep.
I'm sure the attorneys could afford that.
Stop with the attorneys. What'd they do to you?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I just think
Keep
so.
talking. It's in the shadows.
But it features original cast iron columns and dated 1893 cast iron threshold.
Nice. It's a restaurant now. Okay.
They serve brunch from 11 to 2.
Man, what you got on your walking tour here, son?
Old Spalding Building, 105 and 107 North Rogers.
Oh, we just looked at those.
Yeah, this is 105 right here.
This
One
one.
of these is 105.
This is 105. This red one.
Yeah, 105 and 107. You want to go back across?
No, 107's here.
Oh, that's 107. Right. Yeah. Now this is the old Spalding Building. You notice an elaborate brick cornice and frieze above the awning, which we're standing under.
Here, we can go over here and then we can see them. And the pizzeria is not open. Okay.
And
now we
original
can see
cast iron columns.
it. Yes.
The name Spalding is written in tile on the front step. You see right there.
It is. It says
Of
Spalding.
107 North Rogers. This was the location of the family furniture store and mortuary.
And mortuary?
Yeah, I guess they made wood coffins and sofas.
Okay.
Maybe they made wood coffins that doubled as sofas.
I don't know. It just seems like an odd pairing there.
Well, if you were a woodsman and you were good at making things
Keep reading.
out of carpentry,
Keep reading.
the combination of these two businesses may at first seem unusual, but was really quite typical because the local cabinet maker furniture dealer also made coffins and was one of the few people in town with a wagon large enough to carry them.
Okay.
Welcome to Waxahachie.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful architecture though. No. Are you sure it's not that building?
It is that building.
Okay. I was fairly sure.
Alright. One metal finial remains atop the outstanding cornice.
Yep.
Right there at the top. Do not miss the cast iron columns and East Lake style detailing on the lower facade of one of the buildings.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That finial is pretty cool. Uh-huh.
It's like Granddad's old typewriter.
Right? It's an adding machine.
Adding machine, yeah.
Alright, now.
This multicolored brick commercial building has a fortress-like parapet, paired windows, and original awnings held by decorative hooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And 114.
Yeah. That courthouse is absolutely gorgeous.
I spent time in that courthouse when I was a newspaper editor.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful building. One of the most beautiful buildings in Texas.
It says 114.
This is Waxahachie National Bank building.
Can we back up?
not a bank any longer, but it was originally the Waxahachie National Bank. White sandstone structure uses a detailed fanlight over its entrance as part of the neoclassical architectural style that it represents. Upper facade.
Here, you gotta walk with me.
Upper facades on the other buildings on the west side of the square are relatively unaltered. Built in 1902. You can see E.S. Campbell up there above that window, G.W. Gibson above that window. Fanciful brickwork and rhythmic cornice tie these nearly identical buildings together. Note the facade and wooden doors. The lower facade of 215 West Franklin was rehabilitated in 2006. And you can see it.
The Oddfellows building.
Yes, this is the International Order of Oddfellows. Impressive central staircase leading to the meeting hall upstairs is still being used today. At the corner, cross Jefferson Street, and look at the side of this building. Alright, that's Jefferson.
Okay, there you go.
There's delicate sandstone carvings, and closely inspect the masterful brickwork of this Romanesque structure, and note the two types of arches above the windows.
Right. On the lower level, you have a...
Sort of a moon-like arc.
Not quite, more of an eyebrow.
Yeah, like an eyebrow. And then on
the
top,
upper ones are
like a half circle.
Half circle, yeah.
Octagonal telegraphers turret dominates this structure, built in the manner of Henry Hobson Richardson. The style is characterized by massive forms, contrasting colors in the masonry, and strong arches. That's pretty nice. Ooh, I love the castle keep.
That's the octagonal tower.
Yeah, telegrapher's turret.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's call it a castle key. It looks like a castle key.
It's a telegrapher's turret.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either. But I bet if you were a telegrapher, you'd know what it was.
Okay, now the depot
It's right here.
is over here. Get the line.
Oh.
This is the Crepe Myrtle, capital of Texas.
It does, in fact, say the Crepe Myrtle, capital of Texas. Oh, Lord.
Located on an early Waxahachie Creek fording site that served pioneer settlers of the area. It was built in 1889, manufactured by the Wrought Iron Bridge Company of Canton, Ohio, and was one of 13 approved by Ellis County Commissioners from 1888 to 1890.
The span provided an extension for Rogers Street, a road named for Emory Rogers, donor of the Waxahachie town site. As part of the important early north-south commercial route, the Rogers Street Bridge was vital to the growth and development of the city.
It was taken out of service in 1990.
But it was in use until 1990.
Yep.
Nice. Right? It's Christmas time. Or so they think. I mean, it ain't Thanksgiving yet, so... Okay, so, I mean, you can see the size of the creek bank, so that creek can get quite deep, although it looks to be inches deep right now.
So
Okay.
this building retains its decorative metal cornice and original awnings. You can see those there. The windows above the awnings provide soft natural lighting for the interior. The curb cuts on the north side were made so Model A's could be moved into the building. Right there on the corner. A typical commercial building with a virtually original facade, arched windows, and elaborate cast iron columns. It was the Hancock building.
And now it's the barbecue.
Barbecue joint, yep,
It's-
205 and 207.
Yep, it's barbecue. And then the Ellis County Museum.
There's the old Masonic Lodge.
Okay.
The most elaborate example of the high Victorian Italianate style of Waxahachie, and it's now the Ellis County Museum. This building was designed to accommodate a mercantile establishment on the ground floor, various professional offices on the second floor, and a spacious Masonic meeting hall on the third floor. This and the Ellis County Courthouse. The fourth courthouse to occupy this site and was designed by J. Reilly Gordon in the Romanesque style. The central tower forms the stairwell from which the various county offices radiate for 4 levels. The exterior is of pink granite with windows and other openings trimmed in red sandstone. The courthouse was completely restored from 1999 to 2002 under the direction of the Texas Historic Commission. The carved faces at the 4 entrances are the subject of a favorite legend. An extensive gray slate roof of steep pitch follows the various undulations of the exterior walls. The massive clock tower with a working clock is a landmark which can be seen for miles. Inscriptions are located on the bronze statue of Richard Ellis and the Confederate monument.
Okay.
That's out front. I'm sure this is the most beautiful courthouse in Texas.
At least that's your opinion. It is a pretty one.
It's got to be in the top 2.
Which other one's prettier?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Maybe Jefferson, I don't know.
I don't know.
In honor of the dead and living of Ellis County who wore the gray, banners may be furled, but heroism lives forever. Erected by the Daughters of the Confederacy. Oh, look at that garden in there. All those flowers. See those columns?
I see those columns. It is a beautiful courthouse. And this is the north side of the